I think I'm on. Are we on? Got to do a sound test. Video test. Are we on? Can you hear me? We are live. I think we're live anyway. I'm currently sat in the back of the Starbus at the moment. So let's see. Type 1 if you can see and hear me. Wayne's type 1. How many have we got? Oh, we got a few people. I'm just checking. Hi to Specs. Hi to Sarah. Hi to James. Hi to the Fonz. Hi to Jay. Neil. William Johnson. Buffering. Oh, we got buffering. I've only got 4G, I'm afraid. Don't say we're buffering. Yeah. We have got a 4G signal. A decent 4G signal. Anyway, no 5G up here. Hi to Chaddy74. Hi to Paul Drakefield. Hi to Sarah. Hi to Andy. Andy. Who else have we got? We've got Specs in the house. Let me know if anyone saw the eclipse yesterday. If anyone followed the eclipse. Sarah Adicott won, but a fair bit of buffering. That's a shame. You know, I've done quite a few live streams from up here before. And I've never really had a problem up here, but the last few live streams I have done, we've had buffering. Hi, Peter. Oh, that's funny. I can actually see the signal now. It does look to be buffering quite bad, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know why that is. Hi to Tin Whistle TV. The Fonz said they saw the eclipse. Sound is good, but buffering, says Richard. Yeah, so did anybody see the eclipse yesterday? Let's hope it gets better. I mean, the last couple of live streams I've done, there's been pretty bad buffering, but it's got better as it's gone on. Jane said she saw it from NASA. Yeah, there was a few streams showing the eclipse yesterday. Steve is remarkable at being able to stand still. I'm not standing still. It's buffering. Moonage is here. Hi, Moonage. Moonage is back. I watched the eclipse on the NASA stream. It's very good. The thing about the streams is you can actually watch the eclipse. So yesterday there was an annular solar eclipse across America, Central America and the South America. Went into Brazil. And my telescope has a 1.7 degree view, which seems to be a bit narrow, but allows the sun to nearly fill the frame. Is that field of view 1.7 degree? 1.7 degrees. How is weather in Blackpool? Asked Sarah. Well, it's not been too bad. It's been pretty good today, actually, the weather. Yeah, it's been all right today. We seem to have a bit of buffering going on. Oh, John Jonathan just said it's not buffering now. So we'll just have to wait and see. So what happened yesterday across North America was, if you saw the thumbnail to this live stream, it was an annular eclipse. Now, an annular eclipse is when the moon passes in front of the sun, but doesn't block out all the light, and it leaves a ring around the side. That's the best you get. That's the total. That's the maximum eclipses you get during an annular eclipse. So there was some lucky people in America that got to see that yesterday. No buffering, no buffing in Warrington, says the Fonz. I was glued to watching the eclipse on several YouTube channels, says Audio Coffee. Simon Durant, hi Simon. Hazel's here, hi Hazel. So that happened yesterday, and there was quite a few live streams on it. My sister saw the 88.8% that could be seen from Austin in Texas. If I was in Texas, I'd have gone to Dallas. No, it wasn't Dallas, was it? Dallas is the one next. 2024 Dallas is the total eclipse next year. But if I was in Texas, I'd have probably gone to where I could see it. Hi to John. Hi to Julie. So there is another eclipse next year in April, and this one is a total solar eclipse. Jay said he saw it at my house in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Look at that, yeah, see? Those that didn't get the total, or it wasn't a total eclipse, but those that didn't see the Ring of Fire probably saw a partial eclipse. Most of America will have seen a partial eclipse, depending how close you are to the centre line, the bigger the eclipse you get to see. But you will not have been able to look at that eclipse yesterday with your eyes, because not enough of the sun was blocked out. You can only look at a solar eclipse when the sun's light is completely blocked out altogether. I've got some pictures to show you. Hi to MVS Video. Hi Nigel. No Ring of Fire where I am, says Richard. What's happening with the supernova? I've heard that there's a supernova. I haven't really looked it up yet. Are we still buffering? It's still buffering a little bit. Am I moving around like a robot? Am I kind of moving around like a robot? Hi to Peter Johnson in Ramsbottom. The eclipse was a bit disappointing. I think that the thing is, what you'll notice is, with eclipses, now I've seen I'm sure most people have probably seen a partial eclipse, where they see the moon cut a little chunk out of the sun, and the sun looks a bit like a Pac-Man. Most of us have seen one of those, but even with one of those, it doesn't make much difference to the amount of light that falls down to the earth, unless it's a very, very, it's an almost full, a total eclipse. You have to pretty much block out pretty much all the light from the sun before it makes any kind of difference to the amount of light coming down. Because when we watched the Great American Eclipse in USA 2017, it didn't really go a whole lot dark until the sun was like 90% covered by the moon. I know. Cat's Rule, hi. What else we got? Solar glasses, no ring of fire, no. You went on the centre line. You had to be on the centre line to see the Ring of Fire. I tell you what would have been good though, if you'd have got to see that eclipse during a sunset, or maybe a sunrise. When the sun was low in the sky, you probably would have been able to look at it. Because when the sun goes down, we can look towards the sun. I don't recommend it that you look at the sun for a long time, but when the sun does get very, very low down, we can actually see it. So if the eclipse was happening during a sunset, that would look pretty spectacular, wouldn't it? Very clear in Sheffield. Idea for DSOs, given no moon. It is very, very clear today, John. Very, very clear. I say it's clear. The atmosphere, the atmosphere is very clear, but I'm afraid we've got some clouds here where I am, so we can't see a whole lot from I'm sort of ready to jump out if something happens, if we're able to see anything. But at the moment, it's a little bit too cloudy. We had one in Glasgow, 1988 to 99. It was eerie how much the light changed, Diane. It was total where I am, but the moon was too far away to get a ring of fire. Very clear. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Brummy in the Highlands, hi. One comment that made me face bomb hard. I wonder what the dark side of the moon looks like. Yeah. Hi to Callum. Yeah, there's no dark side of the moon, I'm afraid, folks. For all you Pink Floyd fans, there's always half of the moon that's lit up all the time. Half of it is always lit up, because half of it is always facing towards the sun. But the whole of the moon gets lit up at some point or other, because as it orbits around the Earth, it makes a rotation, a complete rotation, yeah, in 27.3 days. So there you go. That's how long it takes for the moon to rotate. We got snow on the mountains here in the Highlands. Wow, they've got snow in Scotland already. And we're only halfway through October. Time and date covered the eclipse over Brazil. Looked amazing. It happened later there. Yeah, it actually went on to Brazil. I think it went through Colombia and then Brazil. Yeah, I saw the eclipse paths. It started up in Oregon, went through down to Texas, and then through the Gulf of Mexico, over Mexico. I think it went over Belize or somewhere like that. And then it went down to Colombia. Yes, I've got a quiz for Fons. And then it ended up over, hi to Sharon. Oh, we got 65 people. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. I'm going to put some, let's just have a little look and see what's going on, shall we? So, what time is it? 11 minutes past. I'll get this right in a minute. We're 11 minutes past 8. So if we could see, if it was clear enough now, this is what you might expect to see. Oh look, you can see Sagittarius. Can you see that there towards the south and west? You can still see Sagittarius. You see that, I'm just showing this stellarium now. This shows the night sky as it would look right now, if you were somewhere quite dark, because I don't think we would see a sky like that from Blackpool, where I am now. It just wouldn't be dark enough. But that's how the sky would look towards the south. And we've actually got Sagittarius there. If I put the constellations on, can you see that there? Look, that's Sagittarius. Right there, the teapot. Yeah, can you see that? It looks like a teapot. And you can still see it. You can still actually see the galactic core. Yeah, you can still see it now. Only just. What do I think of the moon is? What do you think the moon is? It's a rock with a load of dust on it. The few clouds got pretty dark compared to... I think I saw Bailey's beads on the live stream. Wow. I'm just... So this is how... let's see what else we can see. So Sagittarius. You can still see Sagittarius. Saturn's up. I'm afraid I will bring you Saturn if I can, but at the moment it's just a little bit too cloudy to film anything. Jupiter's up. If you look towards the east, you'll see Jupiter later. If anyone wants to see any planets, have a look out now towards the south and the east and see if you can see Saturn. It'll stick out a mile. I can't see it from where I am, I'm afraid. But Jupiter, you should be able to see Jupiter. Jupiter's quite a bit brighter. I'm just trying something. Just bear with me. Cool. Michael's here. Solar eclipse was 26th of February 1998. I think I remember that one. We got a partial. So we're just looking at the stellarium now just to see what's up, what we can see. Oh look, there's Uranus there, look. The Pleiades are coming up. The Pleiades, the Seven Sisters, they'll be up soon. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to see these a bit easier later. I saw Venus during the eclipse. It was easy to see, says $1 Snake. I think I've just seen Jupiter from the back as it faces east. Yeah, it probably is. If you look out and you look towards the east, you'll hopefully see Jupiter. It's around about... it's not very high up at the moment, but it will get a lot higher. If you can't see it at the moment, have a look out later on. You'll see it towards the sort of east-southeast. It'll be quite a bit higher up. Have we missed the Draconiid meteor showers? I think we have. Yeah, Sharon's just seen Jupiter. I wish I could zoom out on this thing. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm trying to zoom out and oh my goodness. Sorry about this, but this is just completely... I can't control this thing. Can't control it. Don't seem to be able to control it. It's not doing what I wanted to do. So this is how the night sky looks at the moment. We've got Jupiter to the east, we've got Saturn almost to the south. Get out and have a look and see if you can see them. You should be able to see them fairly easily if it's clear where you are. There's the plough there towards the northwest, or the Big Dipper. That's there, look. It's part of Ursa Major. And you can see there, I've just put the whole constellation on, so you can see the plough and the rest of the constellation. So I'm just reading some... Hazel says she's coming back to Blackpool. Sarah's coming to Blackpool in December. It was total in Santa Fe and darker, but not as much as I expected. I was doing astrophotos last night. Andromeda was crystal clear. It is. I was out today and the sea, well, the actual atmosphere today was really, really clear. It was so clear today. Yeah, it was. It was really, really clear. So there you go. That's a little look at what's going on outside. What we can see. Galaxy. Does anyone want to find where the Andromeda galaxy is? I can show you where it is. Yeah. So type 1 if you'd like me to show you where it is and how. Type 1 if you'd like to see where the Andromeda galaxy is. I went stargazing last night on the Clee Hills. Clee Hills. How's the signal? I hope we're not buffering. We have got 65 people watching. Oh no. Let's turn this off. We seem to be struggling a bit tonight, I'm afraid. Are we back on? Are we back on? Everybody's typing 1. Well, well, I'll have a look at it in a minute. I just want to make sure that everyone can see the stream and that we've got quite a lot of buffering. What a shame. Buffering, says John Harrison. This is no good, folks. It's no good at all. Let's try this, shall we? Right. Can anybody hear me? Bit uneventful. It was madness yesterday with all the eclipse tourists. Everyone's typing 1. So, where is the Messier 31 and can we see it by eye? Yes, you can. I'm on the promenade. I'm parked up on the promenade. It was just the same old dial-up internet. Yeah. Now the signal's just got a little bit stronger. How many people have we got? We've got 67 people. We've still got a few people in. Silly season has started here. Fireworks going off. Okay, type 2. Type 2 if you can hear me, and then hopefully we'll get on, and if the stream's going. Type 2 if you can see and hear me, and then we'll see if we can get on with this. There's nothing I can do about it. If it's buffering, there's not much I can do. Oh, that's a nice picture. I'm just looking. I'm watching the stream now, and it's. I'm watching it back in time. Yeah. Someone going past with banging music in the car. Oh, we can see a picture. I can see the sun. Everybody's typing 2. Right, okay, let's go for this now. Now that's at the moment, we're looking at a picture of the sun. That was back in 2017 in America, before the sun was eclipsed by the moon. I'll show you the pictures in a minute, but what we'll do is we'll go on to... we're going to go on to... back onto this again now. So we're back on Stellarium now. We're back on Stellarium again. And what I want to do is I want to show you how to find the Andromeda Galaxy. Now, it will always be in a different place whenever you're looking at the sky. Now, one of the most important things you can do, one of the best things you can do when you're looking for the Andromeda Galaxy is to look for a constellation called Cassiopeia. So I've just put the constellation lines on here now, and can you see that? There's one there towards the top left there, sort of top left of centre. There's a constellation, looks a bit like a W, can you see? Cassiopeia, can you see that there? It's very easy to see, Cassiopeia. At the moment it's towards the northeast. But as the night goes on, it'll get a bit higher up and it'll eventually be almost overhead. So that's what you want to look for. And if you look for Cassiopeia, get familiar with it. And then what you do, I can hear a car door slamming. There's quite a lot of, I tell you, it's pretty busy around here for cars, you know, where I am now. Right, so what you do is, you can see Cassiopeia there. Now, if you look towards, if I bring this towards the middle of the screen now, can you see that now in the middle of the screen? That's where the Andromeda Galaxy is. And if you look towards Cassiopeia, it's like a W. That, the right-hand part of the W, the V, there's like a V there, can you see? Those stars there point towards it. They actually point pretty much towards where the galaxy is. So this is giving you an idea where it is. So what we do, no, we're not in portrait mode tonight, is if we zoom in now, can you see? We zoom in. Look at that. Whoa. That is the Andromeda Galaxy, folks. That's how you find it. I'll just give you a clue. So there it is there. And I'll just zoom out, and there you can see Cassiopeia there. Can you see? What you want to do is you want to use a W, and you see the right-hand side of the W, there's 3 stars that look like a V. Those stars point towards a very bright star just down here. It's called Merak. It's very easy to see. And all you've got to remember is that if you go to that star there, you go up 2 stars from there. These 2 faint stars, and you get to Andromeda Galaxy. Now, if you're looking through binoculars, you can see it. You can see it. I've seen it from home. You can see it in the town, in the city, wherever. But it won't it'll be very, very faint. It'll take some doing to be able to actually see it properly. But that's how you find the Andromeda Galaxy. That's how I found it anyway. So there you go. Use the W to find it. If the W slow down, you're going to struggle. It needs to be fairly high up. At the moment, it's a little bit low down at the moment, but it will get higher. And as we go through the next few months, it's going to be a great time to look for Andromeda Galaxy. So there you go. Is anyone type 1 if that information was useful? Everybody type 1 if that information was useful about trying to find the Andromeda Galaxy. I've done what I can. I can always do it on a... I've done videos about it. I've done videos a few years ago, actually. I think last year I did a video about it, showing you how to find it. I actually took a picture of it from the garden. So you can... And you can find it on the side there. The part of the W that looks like a V points sort of towards the Andromeda Galaxy. You've just got to scan the skies until you find it, and it'll look like a ghostly... It will look... It might not look how you think, you know. It might look a bit like a... I don't know. It might look like a kind of ghostly kind of very, very diffuse... a very, very diffuse like sort of area of sky, but it should stand out actually. If you've seen the Orion Nebula, it'll give you some idea of what it might look like. So, right, let's bring me back on. Oh, we got the sun. Hopefully everyone can see the sun. I'm just showing you a picture of the sun that I took from the eclipse that I saw. Hopefully we're not buffering. We've got more people and we've got 71. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, we've got problems with buffering, I'm afraid. I think I might need to try and see if I can get a better signal or something, because I've had problems the last few live streams. Yeah. The biggest and most distant things you can see, yeah, pretty much. With the naked eye, yeah, it is. I've got loads of people typing 1 now, but I don't know why. It's like people are answering a question that I asked half an hour ago because the buffering's so bad. Yeah, I'm looking at it on my screen now and everything's all frozen up. So, sorry about that, folks. We've got problems. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Probably the Highlands has lost me again. Yeah. Been at the bowling club all day. It was free drinking food all day. And the only problem was I was doing the serving as I was the only one who doesn't drink. Wow. I took half a decent picture on my iPhone of the Andromeda Galaxy. How did you do that, Richard? How did you get a picture of the Andromeda Galaxy with your iPhone? So, we're looking at the moment, we're looking at a picture of the sun. So, if I go on this, we can then look at the next picture, which is like a, it's like a Pac-Man actually. That's when, this is, I'm going back to the total eclipse of 2017. And this is when the moon has taken a bit of a chunk out of the sun, and that's what it looks like. Look at that. Hey, and then the sun had loads of sunspots on it, and that's in 2017. Now, since 2017, a lot of the sunspot activity went down, but it's now back on the up again. Brummy in the Highlands says he's getting us again. Thanks, Moonage. So this is what happens during a total eclipse. The moon moves across the face of the sun, and then it keeps going. You know, it's really good that we can predict where now we can see these eclipses, isn't it? fix it. I'm just trying to see if I can fix this. Hello, can you hear me? Oh goodness, this is not good at all, is it? Now, I've just plugged the microphone back in. It's so nice when you're here, Moon. Says, yeah, Moonage is back. There you go. Everyone's saying there's no sound. I hope you can see what I'm seeing, because it looks really good. Well, we've still got 60 odd people in, which is pretty good. Brummy in the Highlands says the sound is back. Anyway, that's what the sun looks like during a total eclipse. A different type of eclipse, of course, to the one that happened yesterday. The one that happened yesterday was quite unique, actually. I'd actually quite like to see an eclipse like that, but we'll make do with the solar eclipse. And by the way, we will have a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse happening in America next. Oh, the sound's back. Hey, what's going on? I've got something going on. I hope you can hear me now. I seem to have a mic problem, you know. I think I've got a mic problem. I've just unplugged my microphone. I have no idea what's going on. I seem to be losing the plot here. I think I'm losing it, folks. I'm losing everything. I'm starting to things aren't working like they used to do. I wonder why things aren't working like they used to do. The picture now is what I expected to see, but it's just a black disc with a white border. I love eclipses, says Audio Coffee. Remember everyone to check out Walk on the Wild Side. Thanks, Wayne. Back now. Lunar partial eclipse. Sound back and good picture. I don't know. I think it's you know what? It's on and off, isn't it? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. The sound's coming on and then going off. How strange.